Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
What's going on, guys? I'm Joe.
And welcome back to the channel for yet another video. Happy Tuesday to you. So today we want to go ahead and address a question that we get all the time. How many times a week should I be washing my beard? So we want to go ahead and let you know how many times we wash our beard so you can compare it and maybe try it out for yourself. Also, living in these COVID times, if that has changed up our routine. And then lastly, once COVID is finally over, how is this whole experience going to be changing our beards when it comes to how many times a week we wash?
All right. And if you guys have been enjoying our content so far, please make sure you're spreading the word about us. We want to be able to spread as much knowledge as we possibly can from our beards to your beards and beyond. So please hang tight after this intro and we'll be right back.
All right, guys. So in case you are new to the beard game or just new to beard wash and beard conditioners, just real high level. So beard wash is something that's meant to clean your beard. Very similar to like a shampoo in your hair, except it's designed for your beard.
Mhm.
So beard wash typically comes in two different versions. It's going to come in a liquid beard wash and it's going to come in a bar soap. That is a bar soap for you. And then here is a typical beard wash, one of our favorites that we've mentioned on the channel before. This is Beards Dignified. As you can see, it's a liquid in there. And then the other thing is beard conditioner. Now, this is more meant to soften and nourish your beard. And we've also shown this one off on the channel before. This is from Whiskey and Hardtack.
Mhm. Yeah. And with a conditioner, you guys may also see a co-wash, which honestly is pretty much the same thing as a conditioner. There has been a debate on if that's actual true or not. Kyle and I personally like to treat a co-wash as like a conditioner, but really what the difference is maybe a co-wash will be primarily a conditioner with some washing tendencies in it, or maybe like a wash with some extra conditioning tendencies to it. So just in case you see what a co-wash is, pretty much the same thing, but there is maybe some differences as well. So
Gotcha. So, Joe, why don't you go ahead and kick us off? Tell us what your beard routine was pre-COVID, during COVID, and what the plan is when COVID is finally over.
yeah, so before COVID started, I was really, kind of doing like a trial and error when it came to washing and conditioning my beard, especially when I first started. Pretty much right before COVID started, I kind of got myself into a routine that I was washing my beard with either a bar soap or a liquid wash for about 2 to 3, maybe 4 times a week, just really dependent on if how like my work day was, and if I was like extra sweaty or anything like that, or if I took an extra shower from like cutting the grass or something like that. But usually around that 2 to 3 day range seemed pretty appropriate for me. And then I found myself that I was conditioning about closer to 4 to 5 days of the week. And then I would have one day where I would just do nothing but a rinse. And that rinse is really, really nice. And it kind of gives your beard a break from adding just all that extra stuff into your beard. And when I do a rinse, I like to start off with the warm water, but then end my shower with a nice, cool, cold water rinse, where I know sometimes it doesn't feel that great in the morning, but it's a good way to really wake you up as well. But that cold water is also very, very good for your beard, and something that I still do every time that I shower. So that was my routine pre-COVID. Now that COVID has been here and hopefully isn't going to be sticking around for too much longer.
Right.
We can only hope. But I've noticed that now my beard routine in the shower has definitely changed quite a bit. With my job, I work with the public. I'm going in and out of people's houses and doing just a whole bunch of stuff, and during these times, I really have to be extra cautious. I have to make sure that my health is taken care of, but also the people that I love around me as well. So that basically means that I am washing my beard at least 6 times a week now. I do give one day a break from doing a wash and a condition, but I have stepped up quite a bit. Now, what will happen when COVID ends? So that is really going to depend. I think I may try going back to my old routine. However, the good thing that I've noticed, and I have really been being cautious about this and really tracking this, is how has my beard felt washing my beard and conditioning my beard so frequently. The good thing is I have not experienced any negative effects from washing and conditioning my beard 6 to even sometimes 7 days a week. And that is something that I was really, really worried about, because I have heard from other great reviewers and great content creators that their beards just can't handle putting that much wash and conditioner in their beards. I've even heard it from other just members in the community as well. So I was really nervous on how my beard would take it, but so far my experience has been well. And because we just don't know how this COVID thing is going to be, even when a vaccine finally does become available, I think with my job and working with the public, I can't be too careful. And if we're going to continue to wear bandanas or face masks or anything like that, that means extra sweat and all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if I continue to keep my routine the way it is now, but we'll see. I'm all about trial and error as long as it's not going to do anything to damage my beard. So.
Right. Yeah, well said. Now mine is very similar. Before COVID, 3 times I would use beard wash 3 times a week at the most. Now, if you're new to beard wash, if you're new to the beard game, you're probably saying, why do you limit that? So beard wash is going to clean your beard, but in that, it's going to strip all the natural oils out of your skin and out of your beard and dry your skin and dry your beard.
Mhm.
So yeah, 3 times a week max. During these COVID times, just like Joe, I'm also at least 6 days a week. A lot of the times though, it is 7 days a week. I'm using beard wash. My using conditioner is about the same, call it
Mhm.
5 or 6 days a week. I don't plan on going back. I really enjoyed this routine. I think the key to this whole thing is every beard is different, trial and error.
Mhm.
So it depends on how your beard is going to take this type of wash, this type of conditioner, just like Joe said. I'm doing really well with it. The key to it is make sure you're keeping those products that we know and love. Make sure you're using them the right way. Oil your beard, butter your beard as necessary. If you're someone who needs to throw a little extra oil in later in the day, so be it. Whatever your beard needs
Mhm.
to replenish from stripping it out from using so much beard wash.
Yeah. Now, let me ask
Um,
you. Let me ask you a
yeah.
couple questions. I know you and I have shared kind of the same experience where there hasn't been any negative effects.
Mm.
Part one of my question is: are you doing anything different with any other beard products to ensure that your beard isn't having any damage or extra dryness or anything like that from the wash? And two, are you doing any sort of like stripping with a pine tar soap, let's say?
Mm.
And then I'll follow up your answer with the answer of my own to those questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Great question. So I am not doing anything different. I
Okay.
still use oil, sometimes balm during the day, and even sometimes butter during the day.
Mhm.
And then I'm still buttering my beard every single night. And then also I still put heat in my beard at least 6 days a week, but
Okay.
most of the time it's 7. That's just what works for my beard, gets it nice and soft, gets it nice and healthy. I am a fan of bar soap. I probably like liquid soap better, but I do like bar soap. Um, I'm not a big pine tar guy.
Right.
I do have Brokeass's pine tar soap right there. I have used it other bars as well, and I went through it. I like it, but my beard is kind of thick and dry as it is, so I'm not really looking for many reasons to dry it out even more. But
Mhm.
again, every beard is different, but that's my experience.
Yeah. So, and one of the reasons why I want to bring that up is because if you are a new beardsman, and this video is gonna, you're the target audience really for this video. And if you have not heard of a pine tar soap, a pine tar soap is a very stripping type soap. A lot of times when somebody's going to use a pine tar soap, is because they basically want to give their beard a complete restart. It's going to
Mhm.
strip pretty much everything that you have put into your beard before that. And it, like, you feel the exfoliation on your skin extensively. That's really how you're going to know if something is stripping, which is something we really don't recommend doing daily. When I use a pine tar soap, and like, I'm opposite as Kyle. I actually really enjoy doing that and giving my beard a complete restart, but I'm only doing it once, sometimes only twice a month. So when I have a pine tar soap, it's lasting for a long time because I don't use it that much. But it's still, I like for my beard to get that restart and then, strip everything out and then just start over. But
Right.
as far as doing anything different, I'm, for the most part, I'm not adding like extra oil in the day. I'm still primarily only doing oil once a day, unless if it's an oil that maybe isn't working for my beard and I feel like I have to apply it more. And then but when it comes to butter, I'm primarily just still using it at night. The only thing that has changed for me, and this is basically not because of the wash routine, but really just because I like the style of my beard, is I'm not using heat every day. I'm not using heat nearly as much as Kyle is. And when I do use heat, it's coming from a blow dryer, which in my opinion doesn't produce nearly as much heat as a heated brush, which I know Kyle is very, very fond of.
Right. Yeah, a lot of good points. So just like any of these videos, when it comes to preference, things like that, every beard is different. So
Mhm.
question to leave you guys with: has COVID completely changed your beard wash slash conditioner cycle? How is it going for you? And then also, what are your plans for the future? After COVID, do you like what you're doing right now? Are you going to change it up, or are you gonna leave it? Everything's going really well. So go ahead and throw a comment below and let us know where you're at with it. Hopefully this video helps, because this, like I said, this is a question that we get a good amount.
Mhm.
All right, guys. So that's all the time that we have for you today. But as always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Cousins out.